Good evening. Excuse me. Good evening, y'all. I see that Nightbot is taking his precious time. So, don't know where he's at, but we'll wait a few minutes for Nightbot. Hi, Leopard Print. Crochet, I'm not sure what you meant by this comment, so maybe you can clear that up for me because I'm lost. But um or Discord. I am still on there. I can check my DMs on there. Hi, Wendy. But hello, Crochet, and everybody that is here. Thank you for being here. Sorry that I had to take a bunch of days off than I planned on. And this one won't be extremely long. I'm probably just gonna go over the last video that LTL did on the Chelsea case. He kind of touches up on the entire case, so we're gonna go over that a little bit. But yeah, so right across the street from us is my aunt, which was my grandmother's sister, my aunt and my uncle, which I've known my uncle all my life. And he has been battling cancer for the last year and a half. And so we just found out that he will be on hospice. He's in the hospital on hospice right now, and we'll be moving home probably tomorrow or Saturday. So I will be helping my aunt out a lot, helping my uncle on hospice because it is a lot. And we did it, when my grandmother was on hospice. And so we're unfortunately familiar with it. So anyway, I have all of that going on this week. A lot of family things going on, a lot of different dynamics going on. So I apologize for being, so late on the case, but I have been looking for updates. I know the Facebook groups are just all over the place with the ex-boyfriend of Chelsea's. I don't really know or have an opinion on that because I don't have enough information to say whether or not the guy is guilty or not. I mean, there's a lot of things that are suspicious, but this whole case is strange and it's very upsetting, and I wish that we had more answers than we do. But okay, let's see. Oh, thank you, Leopard. Hey, Mom First, welcome in. Okay, I'll do that right now. Crochet. Thank you, Mom First. Yeah. So, and he's my favorite uncle. We all have a bunch of family members, but he's my favorite. And like I said, they live right across the street from us, so it's like it's going to be a big change, and it's hard for her because both of their children passed away, and it was just them two. So it's like, oh, I feel so, my heart breaks for her. Okay, give me a minute to grab my laptop, Crochet, because I don't have Discord on this PC. So hold on one second. Okay, I'm back. But how is everyone else doing? How have things been for you guys? I know here we've had a couple of cold days and we have a lot of rain coming. Um, like a small storm was passing through earlier, and I was like, oh crap, I hope I can do my live. And it passed through, thankfully. And then I looked at the radar and the weather update for the rest of this week, and holy crap. I'll be lucky if I can participate in any kind of YouTube on my devices because usually our power goes out. Okay, let me try to get to Discord real quick. Wow, Crochet. Thank you for sending me that. Okay, that's interesting. I'm gonna have to reach out to him on Twitter. I wonder why. I mean, what's the most they could do, right? a strike. I don't even know how that works, but either way, I'll respect it. I'll just go over it in the background and just relay it. I'm gonna go see if he has anything new. Yeah, I even went to his live yesterday for a minute while he did this and said hello. So who knows? Either way, he has asked for no one to share his content, and I respect it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna watch over here. See if any information. Because I want to make sure that I'm not like sharing the audio. Last night Brian seemed uptight and me. Really? Yeah. I mean, I don't understand why he would have an issue with it. In my opinion, if you want to get the case out there, and we're all complaining that nobody's picking it up. News Nation picked it up for a little while, and like we don't hear anything now. And so, if we're all crowdsourcing and sharing together, I don't see a problem with that, which is why maybe I'll reach out to him. But yeah, it's kind of weird. Yeah, so I don't know. But when I press play over here, can y'all hear this? Like it's playing right now. Sorry, I'm listening. So he is waiting for another supplemental report to come in that they FOIA'd. So that's good. Okay, thank you, Leopard. Like I said, I'm just gonna listen and get highlights. So it sounds like he left some of the Facebook groups and the chats, which I don't blame him. Like I said, the Facebook groups are getting pretty intense to where I don't even check it anymore because it just seems like so much controversy. And a lot of people are pointing the fingers at the ex and putting it out as fact and very accusingly. And, like I said, yeah, he might, they're, I don't know the dynamics of their relationship. I do know what the sister said about him. So you can't discount what the family has said about him. But with that being said, we also don't know what happened. So you can't point fingers and as fact and put it out as fact. So let's see. I did see he left the Facebook group and told them not to hear. I did. I think I did. He said not to post his podcast there anymore. Yeah. Did I hear Brian say that PJ was never in Arizona? I'm not sure. I know that her other ex, she has another ex who was apparently abusive in the past by the name of Matthew. I don't know a last name. He was not in the state at all. He was several states away when it happened. It could be that you're thinking of, Wendy. I did see that. And again, that's just something I've read. I don't know if that's true. Okay, so on this video that he did yesterday, he's just basically gonna going over the police call again, what we did the other day. So yeah, it looks like that's what that is so far. Um, it's just kind of upsetting because I really wanted to play the interview with the hunter. The hunter, those interviews I haven't gotten to share with you guys, but what I can do is just drop the link for his channel again for you guys. And if y'all want to go and watch his playlist, y'all can do that since he doesn't want anyone, sharing his content. I'll respect that. He also seemed upset that you did a series on Chelsea instead of just one video. I'm not sure. I was in communication with him. I do have the screenshots of that communication. I told him I was doing a series, and I told him I thanked him for letting me use the content, and he was more than happy. But like I said, it wasn't a Facebook group where we were kind of communicating back and forth. On Twitter is where I initially spoke to him, and he was fine with it. On Facebook, he read that comment and he said, "Okay, gotcha," that sort of thing. And then he didn't say anything else to me personally. So I wish that he would have reached out to me personally. But either way, it's fine. I'm going to try to find what I can on my own on Chelsea. That's the sad thing, is that there isn't much. But I did drop his channel for you guys. It's this one right here. Y'all can go check it out. And I guess as he finds information, you can get it from there, and then we can talk about it. We can take notes and we can do our own show and not show his content, because I do respect other creators. I just wish that he had reached out to me personally. But I mean, we're trying to get her name out there. We're trying to get her story out there. The whole point is trying to work together to help find Chelsea. So yeah, Wendy, I don't understand. I can't understand other people's, reasonings behind whatever decisions they make, but it is what it is. Hey, Blind, you're good. I had a kind of a busy morning too, and I was going to do this live and show a couple of updated stuff by LTL, but he doesn't want me doing a series on Chelsea, and I don't understand why. So I'm just going to reach out to him and personally have a conversation with him, because I think that's how adults should do, is communicate. But either way, I'm here and you guys are here, and yeah, I guess we can just hang out and chit chat, because he doesn't want us to use his information, so it's fine. Okay, let me see. Let's see. Wow, if you don't put in, I put in the interview with Hunter, like the Hunter in Chelsea Grimm's case, and Hunter Biden came up. Yeah, no, that's not what I'm looking for. Google. Well, that's cool. If you want, we can do it on my channel. I don't know. Apparently he doesn't want anybody using any of his content anymore. So I wouldn't want your channel to get struck or anything. I don't know. I'm going to reach out to him and see what's up. But if not, it's fine. I understand it. Okay. Let's see. What is this one? I'm going to Google this stuff myself. Talking to officers. So that's the officers' body cam footage. But Vaughn, if you are going live on your channel, I might just jump over there or whatever, because I'll watch, his content, and I'll do some searching of stuff on Google and come up with my own stuff on Chelsea. Go through the Facebook group again from the beginning and do my own research. Which I don't find anything wrong with that. It's just when you have another creator who has done so much amazing work that he has, and I've shouted him out every single time. When it comes to missing persons, I think that you should be able to work together and crowdsource. And so, it's a little upsetting, but at the same time, it's fine. And I'm going to just keep doing what I can to look for more information. It just sucks because nobody else really has anything. We need to share her story as much as we can. Yeah, so we'll figure it out. I'm already putting together a folder. Oh, you have a folder for Chelsea? I know. I was gonna start a I was thinking about starting a Discord server just for Chelsea Grimm content that I need to keep up with, not to have like a not like a like any kind of Discord like before. It would be my own personal server to put all her info in. But yeah, thank you for sure for helping us with Chelsea's case. Like I said, the Facebook groups, if you go through them right now, they're getting kind of crazy and intense because everybody's wanting to point the finger at the ex. But if you on the Facebook groups and you go to kind of to the beginning, you'll find a lot of information. And then the sister, which is Sarah McCarthy Grimm, if you find hers, she updates on there also. So maybe he just got frustrated. Yeah, possibly. I really don't know. I know blind same. Same, and I don't understand. Some people do rather work alone, I guess. And that's fine. So, like I said, it'll be okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go through his last video, and I'm going to take some notes from that. That way, at my next live, I'll be prepared with that, and I'll be able to show that content. Um, I did notice there was like one or two other creators who did cover her. Let me see. A lot of these are from a month ago. A month ago. Not many people are picking it up, and that's what's so sad. Aussie Van Man, I don't know him. News Nation. So News Nation seems to be keeping up with it, which is good. Sorry, y'all. I'm looking. I'm trying to see how far back some of these go. JLR, of course, but I'm not going to go there. Chelsea Grimm. Okay. So yeah, I'm just gonna do my homework and I'm gonna do my own research, and I'll come back with you to you guys with that content. So I do apologize. Yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of just stuck too. My mind is in a million places. I have a lot of things going on. Like I said, it is just maybe I just need to sleep a little while. I don't really know. Update is already 2 weeks old. Yeah, I mean the latest updates from anything with her case, sadly, is, you know, nothing has been recent. Hey, Alexander. Good afternoon. How are you? Yeah, it's okay, Leopard. Like I said, it it made it easier because he had already compiled all this information, right? And he seemed like an awesome creator, and he was very generous and gave me the okay to use it. And I thought he was okay with it. The fact that he's not, I wish that he could have reached out to me. Like I said, he did not, and I didn't see that he didn't want anybody to use it. Otherwise, I wouldn't even thought of bringing that up today. But it's just upsetting in general any creator, because I don't mind anybody using anything if it's to get a missing person's name and face and story out there. That's all that's what it should be about, you know. So maybe he has his reasons, and I have to just, as a creator, respect that, because I definitely can do my own research and my own digging. I know that I can. And like I said, I was already working on a timeline, and I was just kind of catching up on things with his information. But it's fine. We got this. We have a team of us, and we got this. Yeah, so thank you all to who are helping. And like I said, if anybody does find anything new or anything that I may not have seen before or you think interesting that I haven't mentioned, you can drop it to my email. So do some drugs. No, no, thank you. um, no, I just need to, I don't know. I think it's just going to take a while because I don't sleep well right now, Bond, because I'm waiting for a phone call that I don't want to get, with my uncle. And then once he's home, she'll be right across the street. But there's probably going to be a lot of nights where I'm going to be spending the night with her there because I know otherwise she won't really be getting any rest. And so we're going to have to take turns. Like we have a lot of family members that are probably going to be helping, but a lot of people have jobs and a lot of people have small children and all this other stuff. So we have to kind of figure it out. So I guess I'm just trying to prepare myself as best as I can. And I'm already exhausted. So I am really trying my best to hold it all together, guys. I really am. I got this. But yeah, it's just a lot. But Bond, are you going live today? Because if so, I'll come in your chat and join in there and hang out until I fall asleep. Maybe I don't know. I love you guys too, Leopard. Um, yeah, my uncle is 70 or 69, 60. Oh gosh, I'm not exactly. I want to say 70 when they were saying his age because I know my aunt is 68 and they're only like a couple years apart. So yeah, he's about 70. And he was battling it started in his esophagus at the beginning of 2022 and he did like chemo and radiation and then he was fine for a while and then it came back because it spread and he's been battling it a while and yeah, this week was we didn't even know about it. My aunt lives right across the street, and we've always told her, if you need anything, call us. It doesn't matter what time it is. But he was hurting, and they went to the ER in an ambulance instead of her calling us because she's stubborn. And that's what I mean. I'm going to have to stay with her because if people were there, she doesn't like to sleep because she feels like she has to entertain her company. And I'm like, you're like, she has right now going so much going on in her mind. She's so tired. She needs rest, but she feels like she can't fall asleep. And I get it. I completely get it. When it was my grandmother, I was running on fumes basically because I could not sleep because I didn't know what each moment would bring. It's when they're on hospice and all the changes are happening, it's very scary. It's um yeah. And I guess, yeah, he is young. Okay, that's fine, fine. But yeah, whenever every day's different. Like the first day we went to see him, he was able to talk, he was able to sit up, he wanted to drink water. And then yesterday was kind of a day of not really responding, just a lot of sleeping. And then today he's really restless, but not in pain. You can tell he's like trying to talk, he's opening his eyes. When I told him I loved him, you could see he tried to mouth the words like love and like it's just such a roller coaster. And like if it's like that for me, can you imagine how it is for my aunt? She's had tough conversations with me in the last few days about she doesn't understand how she's going to go on and it's just a tough, really, really tough situation. And I'm sorry, I don't mean to rant about my problems and my issues. I'm just going through a lot right now, and I appreciate every single one of you that are here for me. Those of you that reach out to me privately behind the scenes, I appreciate you all. Um, yeah, it is very taxing, and you're right, Crochet. That's why I need to get some sleep because if they do release him tomorrow or Saturday, the exhaustion is going to be even, more real after that. So, yeah, I think what I'm going to do is take a nap. Oh, yeah, I know, Mom. First, I'm sorry. It's not easy. It's tough. Yeah, and it's extra hard for her. I mean, it's hard for everybody. I don't want to say extra hard because I don't want to take away from anybody else's loss or pain, but I feel so heartbroken for her because, like, if you see my aunt, she's this tiny little lady and she's like dainty and she's like the sweetest woman ever, and like they lost their son, God, like 16 years ago. And then they recently lost their daughter 2 years ago to cancer. And then now she has her husband. So, now she has grandchildren, but they don't live close to her. Um, so it's just her, it's been her and my uncle and my aunt. And now she's looking at, losing her husband. And so it's like my heart breaks for her so much. Yeah, she is. She's completely lost. And I told her that we would have sleepovers with her. Um, we'll cook and like have sleepovers and, keep her distracted and busy. So I'm doing fine. No, I'm okay. Like I said, I did go through this with my grandmother. And I think that's why it's been hard because it's kind of like reliving it all, But I also feel very blessed to be able to help her through it because she's lost, like today she was, saying, so whenever he's home, I'm going to be having to give his medicine. And I was like, yeah, I was in charge of, Granny Mae's medicine. That's my grandmother. And I was like, so I can help you. And I was like, you have a little notebook and you write down the times. And, I was like, I got you. I'll help you. And it's just hard because it's sad that I have the knowledge I do because I went through it with my grandmother. And it was one of the hardest things I had to do. So yeah, it's a little tough. But I'm gonna get off of here before I start crying. All right, I'm gonna let you guys go. I love you all too. And I definitely will keep an eye on her mom first. But I love you all, and I'm gonna go ahead and say I didn't want to cry on my stream, but thank you all, and I love you, and I'll talk to y'all later.